Hey, how is it going, everybody? Sinister Skater here, and boy, oh boy, do I got a lot of information for you guys on the new Xbox. If you guys did not know, the Xbox reveal was today, as well as the Call of Duty Ghost reveal that I will be covering in another video that'll probably be up later on today. But this video, we're just going to be covering the new Xbox for all of you guys that have missed it or just want to find out some more information on it. So let's just get right into it. Got a lot of pictures, a lot of info, and all that stuff. So the new Xbox is going to be called the Xbox One, and the one has meaning to it. It's like the one thing you'll need in your living room. It's the one, like, has everything you'll need in it, and that's the one thing I want to stress. Some people are falling in love with this thing already, and like, oh, this is going to be the best console ever, and some people like, man, they didn't even show anything for gaming. This looks like it's going to suck. PS4, let's go, blah, blah, blah. Now, the one thing I want to say is, like, you know, the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, that's what they're kind of trying to do with this, making an entertainment system as well as an insane gaming console. And they even said in the thing to wait till E3 for more real gaming stuff and to get more in-depth on the gaming aspect of the new Xbox One that's going to be coming out. So those of you that are a little upset at why they didn't show that much gaming stuff and think that's going to be bad because they showed all the awesome technical stuff and the new features that are going to be because of it, just wait a couple more weeks till E3 comes out, and then I'm sure you guys will be falling in love with this thing, hopefully, unless they just decide to like blow us all off. But I don't really think that's the case. So first things first, we'll get into the technical aspects and some of the new features that will be coming with the new Xbox. So one of the first things that you probably want to see is what the thing looks like. This is what it looks like. It's actually kind of pretty bigger than I expected, but you know, there's no buttons on it really. It's all touch sensitive. It has a little disc tray. You just put it in, and then you probably touch the little thing on the side. Yeah, there's a little eject button on the right hand side that you probably just touch and it'll eject. There's no disc tray, no power on button. You know, it's going to be all touch sensitive, and it's basically a big black slick rectangular box that has a lot of internal features that we're going to get into in a moment. But while we're talking about what things look like, this is what the new Kinect looks like. It's going to come with all of the new Xbox Ones, so you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay extra for it when, like, to get it for the new Xbox like you do now, or buy it separate. It comes with all of them. Has a new design, totally redid, and that's one of the big aspects that's going to be coming into the whole new Xbox. And the last thing is the new controller. Kind of looks like the old one, just a tad. I mean, not just a tad, but it pretty much looks like the old one. But it has like more chisel shape to it, more buttons. The button looks like a little bit bigger. You know, it has a little like extended thing for the triggers, and there's like this new trigger sensitive thing that I really didn't understand. But there's something awesome with the triggers that's going to be, and that's what the new Xbox controller looks like. So, some tech spec information about it is it's going to have Blu-ray, just like the PS3 does have now. It's going to have Blu-ray. It has freaking 500 gigabytes of of hard drive space built into it. I know my Xbox right now has 4 gigabytes, and then, you know, like what's that thing called? The extra hard drive I bought to put in has 250, so this thing has freaking 500 built in. That's crazy. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM that comes with it. Like I said, it comes with the Kinect. The Kinect has a 1080p camera in it. It records at 30 frames per second. It has a freaking, like I said, they redid the whole thing. It has crazy data transfer rates. It has like a whole new skeleton and a whole new like hand gestures, because it's going to be a big part of the new Xbox that I'll be getting in. And, you know, they also incorporated smart glass that will be, or has been, built into the new Xbox. So if you don't know what smart glass is, it's that little app that you download for your Xbox and your phone or your tablet or whatever. I have it on my iPad and my iPhone. And you can control your Xbox with it, do controls, open up apps, open up movies, all this other stuff with it. So that's going to be incorporated into it. It has a lot better reaction ratings and all that other stuff. It's just basically a lot better and a lot improved compared to what we have right now. So before we jump into the other features that are kind of like apps, Xbox Live, a little fun fact that they stated in the thing is that when the Xbox first came out, the Xbox Live, when they first launched it, it had about 500 servers to run games. Then when the 360 first launched, it had about 3,000 servers, and as of right now, it has about 15,000 servers to run games. But when the Xbox One comes out, get this number, 300,000 servers to run games on that, right? 5 zeros in that number, 300,000 different servers. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to be having lagging issues, and we might be able to get those long-awaited dedicated servers for Call of Duty, since there's going to be so many. That's a pretty freaking insane number, going from 500 to 15,000 right now, and then double, or like, I don't even know how many times that's multiplied by, but that's a freaking pretty insane amount of numbers. You know, bigger games in Call of Duty, Battlefield, you can have like 100 people in Battlefield right now. Who knows what's going to happen with that, but that's that. So some cool things that have like are within the Xbox, you could say, is like I said, the Kinect. They have a lot of new features with it. Actually, one of the things they emphasize is that the Xbox can basically do a lot of multitasking things, like change TV, change to movies, change to music, change to stuff, and do it really fast within like 2 seconds. You can play your game, and then 2 seconds later you can be watching a movie. And they incorporated the Kinect to have a lot more like reaction and accuracy when you talk to it or make hand gestures. So they have a bunch of different hand gestures. Like you can grab the screen and then put it together to go to your home dashboard. And this is what the dashboard looks like. I forgot to show you that earlier. In the TV dashboard, I'll talk about it in a little bit. Or you can grab it and then pull it apart, and you can go back to whatever you were watching. You can go like Xbox on, and the Xbox will turn on. You go Xbox watch TV. It'll go to your actual TV, like the real cable input, so you don't have to go to your controller or your TV controller and change that. Or you can go on your Xbox TV, and you do like Xbox play, Black Ops 2, Xbox do this, make all these hand gestures, swiping. And they did a really nice job with the Kinect, it seems, to incorporate that and make life a lot more easier. They also have the snap mode, which is like pip, like picture in picture. So you can be watching a movie and then pull up like they did watching NBA. And you can go like Xbox split something or snap mode, and then you can bring out like a little sidebar and have your fantasy basketball stats right there, and you can control those. Or you can bring up Internet Explorer on the side. It's kind of like tabs for like Macs or PCs or whatever right now. And then they also incorporated Skype with it, so you can take Skype calls while you're playing games or watching TV or doing this, and you can do that interactive with you're playing a game, and you can do the side-by-side thing. It's not really side-by-side, it's like not even a fourth of the screen, really. And you can take your Skype call and control stuff like that. It's just pretty interesting with what they did. Now, another thing is this interactive TV. Like I said, you can control basically your TV kind of, or your Xbox TV, which they're incorporating with your new Kinect and your Xbox One. They're introducing Xbox TV, which has a lot of different, I'm gonna say, channels, like this new Xbox Halo TV series that is exclusive for Xbox TV, that it's going to be coming for the new Xbox One. So that's right, you heard, they're making a Halo TV series, and actually Steven Spielberg, Emmy, Globe, he's just awesome at making movies. Basically, he's directing and writing the whole Xbox Halo TV series, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. He's gonna make that really good, because whatever he does is actually amazing. Another thing with TV, Microsoft has a partnership with the NFL now, so that's going to be going with that. And a couple more things right here. One thing is the EA Sports. They have a whole new game engine called EA Sports Infinite, which just looks amazing. You got Forza Motorsports, which those graphics just look freaking amazing. And then they talked about the new EA Sports games. Within the next year, they said they're going to be releasing FIFA 14, Madden 25, the UFC game, and they're bringing back NBA Live, which was discontinued for a little bit, NBA Live 14, and here's some screenshots of the new engine. It just looks amazing. The graphics look amazing, the lightning looks amazing, the realism with like the jerseys wrinkling and all that stuff looks amazing. Camera flashes, in the crowd is one thing they emphasize on, because that's like the one thing that brings realism into the game. And the crowd, just looking from the trailer, looks amazing. You got the camera flashes, like I said, the reaction, they actually move a lot. They're all like individuals. They're not all the same like they used to be. And they're just really improving on their sports games and their realism and all that stuff. And it just looks really interesting. I can't wait to see more info on that, because I might actually start playing some more sports games, because I stopped playing for first-person shooters. But, it actually looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. So, yeah, that's almost about it. One thing is used games. They're rumoring right now that they're going to try and stop used games. You're going to get your disc, and then basically they said, like, you have to install the disc onto your drive, and then if you want to share it, there might be they said small fee to install that game, like maybe like $1 to $5. I don't know. It's still rumors right now. People say it's confirmed, but really it's not. So we're going to be seeing what's going to be going on with used games. You know how they said earlier they're rumoring that they're just going to try and totally get rid of them, make everything digital, but that's not the case. So get more info. I'll be sure to cover that when that information comes up and surfaces. And the last thing is that they haven't announced a release date or a set price yet. So that's about it for all the Xbox One. Instead of watching the whole hour thing, watch this 10-minute video and you can get all the information from this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are planning on buying this. At first I really wasn't thinking about getting it, but now I'm actually kind of thinking about getting it. So I'll wait until E3 to see about that, and maybe just start saving up and buy the new Xbox One, because oh my god, the graphics look amazing, especially Ghost, which you'll see the Ghost video later. I mean, the next gen stuff, this looks amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below on the Xbox. Don't try and bring Xbox versus PS4 console wars, please. I really don't want that down below in my comments and you guys hating on each other. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm Sinister Skater, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.